Hello my people, welcome back to yet another tutorial video. In today's tutorial guys, we are learning how to make this beautiful Milkmaid dress. Yes, I had to put beautiful because this dress is given. You can check it out by yourself, see how beautiful this dress is, see the magic I did on the bust area. The reason is you can make it to be tighter as you want. Okay, so for the details of this dress, I used crepe material and I used 3 yards. For the flare, I used 360-degree flare. If you are my size and you want your sleeve to be long and puffy, please go ahead and buy 4 yards. And if you're in a bigger size, go ahead and buy about 5 yards. So guys, if this is what you're interested in learning, please like my video, drop a comment and subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so. Let's get started. So when I was cutting this cup area, I gave 1 inch gap on top, and that will help me to make a space where I'll be passing that rope. So guys, if you are yet to watch the tutorial video on how to draft the pattern for this dress, please go ahead and watch, and that will help you to understand what is happening here. I will drop the link on the description button. Okay, so now to start with the stitching, this front side for the cup, the magic is that we are going to be pleating this cup on this space that we have here. Okay, so now for this cup side, the first thing I will have to do is to stitch the lining together with the material. Okay, so now for this straight area, I'm going to hold it like this and stitch it this way, and when I'm done, I will turn it over like this. Now for that 1 inch space I gave on top, I'm now going to use it to create a space where I'll be fixing that rope. So what I'll do is that I'll first fold it like this, and then I'll fold it again to meet that point, and I'll stitch it straight. After doing that, for that cuff area, I'm going to give it a loose stitch. Okay, and I'll do that for the 2 cups. So guys, after stitching it, you can see what I was explaining. So I already made my rope that I'll be passing through that side. So now I'm going to use this pin to pass it through this side. Okay, as I've already passed this one, you can see what I'm explaining here. I've already passed this one, so the magic is to adjust it to your size using this rope. And for the downside, I've already made my loose stitch. So now I'm going to be gathering it. Okay, so what I have to do is to take one of the rope. Remember, when you are making a gather stitch, you don't need to back stitch and you don't need to make it tight. Just loosen your rope side and then you are good to go. So I'll go ahead and do it. So guys, after gathering it, you can see what we have. We already have something that is looking like a bra cup, and you can see how the rope is sitting. The rope will help you to adjust it to your own side. So now we are going to be pleating it inside this center front side. So now we are going to take this cup. This straight area is what we are pinning to this center side. Okay, and this one as well, this straight area is what we are going to pin this side. So now I'm going to use my safety pin to secure it on that center, that place that look like W that is pointed. That's where you are going to be pinning it. So now I'll continue pinning this till I get to this place. When you get there, you have to leave about ½ an inch that you'll be using to join your sleeve, guys. So I'll have to continue doing it till I get to that end, and that is it, guys. So for this one, when I want to fix this one, you're going to fix it on top of this one like this. Okay, just fix it on top of that one. When you secure it, guys, you have to keep fixing it till you get to this side, and remember to leave about ½ an inch that will be using to join your sleeve, and that is it. And when you are done stitching, it will look this way. So now I have to go ahead and run a stitch around that area. So when I'm done stitching it, guys, this is what I have. You can see how everything is coming out. So now I have to put my lining this way to use it and turn down rough edges. So I'll pin my lining like this on that center side, and I'll go ahead and stitch it towards this area. Okay, I'll stitch it till I get to that sleeve area, and I'll do the same thing to this other side. And then when I'm done, I'm going to stitch this side and then turn it over. So after stitching it, you can see how everything is coming out. You can see how beautiful this front side is looking already. You can see how the inside is. I've already gone ahead to stitch the back side, the two back side, and also stitch my darts. You can see now the next thing we have to do is to join the back side and the front side. But before we do that, we have to go ahead and work on the sleeve. So now for my sleeve, I've already gone ahead to cut my sleeve, and this is what I have. Remember, it's a short sleeve. So now let me fold it and measure this side. Remember, we're running elastic band on both the up and the down. So now for this upper side, when I measure it, I have about 18 inches on fold. That's 9 inches and then 9 inches. That's 18 inches. So now for the length of the band I'll be using there, I'll go ahead and use 10 inches. When I'm done stitching, it's a little bit tight, but I love it that way. If your own is the same size, go ahead and use about 11 or 12 inches. But for me, I used 10 inches, and I'll be cutting 2 for the 2 sleeves. Now for this side, for that downside, I'll go ahead and use 8 inches, and I'll be cutting 2 also for the 2 sleeves. So for the band, I'll be stitching it on the body of the material, and then after that I'll fold it inside and stitch it again. When you're stitching, you have to be drawing it till it gets to the end side, and I'll go ahead and do the same thing to this side. So guys, when I'm done stitching the sleeve, you can see how the outcome is. You can see how beautiful it is looking. So first, I have to go ahead and join it before I'll go ahead and stitch the 2 sides. Okay, so now to join it, I'll place this sleeve like this, one on the back side. I don't know if you understand what I'm doing here, and then the other end at the front side. Okay, and I will go ahead and do the same thing to this other sleeve. And when I'm done, I'm going to take my measurements and then shaping the 2 sides of this dress. So I'll go over to sewing machine and do it now. So guys, when I'm done stitching it, this is what I have. I'm done stitching the both sleeves and also shaping the both side. So the next thing I'll be going to do now is to cut my 360-degree flare. But before I go ahead and do that, I'll have to demonstrate what I'm going off camera to go and do, because my camera couldn't cover it. The material is a little bit difficulty to cut. So what I want to go and do now is to cut my flare. So first, I'm folding my material into 2. After that, I'll fold it again just like I did here. Okay, so because it's 360-degree, we folded into 4. Okay, so now I'm going to divide my waist measurement into 4, and when I divided my own, it gave me 7.25. so now I'll use that 7.25 and make a rough round curve here. I'll keep doing it till I get that 7.25. When I do that, I will not measure from this up to that point. Whatever I have, I'll keep marking it round like this. Then when I'm done, I'll just curve it, and that will serve as my waistline. Okay, so now when I'm done from there, I will now take the measurement of that's the length of the dress. Okay, how long you want the flare to be, I'll keep taking the measurement. So you notice that if you are using some material, especially Ankara, when you get to a point, it will be shorter, one will be shorter, so you have to keep measuring it. After that, you go ahead and curve it, and then cover the ones that is shorter with another material. So when you're done, you have to cut it and cut this waistline, and that is what I'm going to do now. So guys, after doing what I just demonstrated, this is what I have here. So now I'll go ahead and open one side, so I'll be able to fix my zip. So after slashing one side open, you can see is now open. So I'll go ahead and attach my upper side. So I'm going to be turning it this way, right side facing right side, and I'll be starting from this edge to attach my upper side. So now I'll use my safety pin to hold it in place just like this, and I'll keep doing that till I get till the other end. So when I got to this end, I had small excess, so I had to go ahead and cut it, then run a stitch on it this way. Okay, so guys, you can see I've already done a lot of justice to this dress and it's already looking so beautiful. If you watched to this end, please help me like this video, drop a comment and subscribe to my channel. I've done everything on this dress and the only thing I'll go ahead to do now is to fix my zipper and then I'm done. So from this waistline, I left about 7 inches and I went ahead to stitch it down. So let me go and fix this zip. So guys, after I'm done, this is how beautiful that dress is looking. I used an invisible zipper and it's so beautiful. So guys, please help me like my video, drop a comment and subscribe. If you watched till this end, thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming to my channel and thank you for sticking around. If you're here to subscribe to my channel once again, guys, please help me do so and like this video, drop a comment. See you next time when I post another video. Bye.